Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to the ARG Circuit Cities here at beautiful Hartford, Connecticut. Team Wars event, super excited. Guys, we have the finals finally. It's been a long road, both these players. Fantastic players. On the left, we have Ryan Severin, the blue player, playing Ginyu Apes. And on the right, we have Anthony Hernandez. You guys might have heard of him. Some may call him a god. Either way, he's in the finals. So we have Anthony Hernandez playing Ginyu Veggies on the right. Yo, Dusty, what's up, Card Game Chamber NL? Very specific name. How you doing, my man? Hope you guys are having a good time here. Never heard of him. Yeah, me neither. So here I have a pretty interesting matchup, guys. You know, traditionally, Veggies struggle a little bit against Apes. They have the Okay, yes. All right. Just making sure. It looks like the stream had a little bit of lag there, but it looks like we're good. We're back. All right. Like I said, guys, apologize for a little bit of the stream issues. It has nothing to do with us, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure it's just the internet package. Jordan Silver in the house. Best player in all of Dragon Ball just walked by. Jordan Silver, the real dough master. All right, here. So Ryan's going to start things off with a cold bloodlust. As an energy, playing out a Planet Vegeta.
Yeah, I don't agree with that charge either.
I know from playing Anthony in set 1, his deck in this format is really similar to his deck from that format. So even though he is technically a veggie deck, he leans very hard into Broly to control the game.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Ryan knows that.
Well, Ryan does have one more in his hand.
Yeah, you do need. I feel like you do need to hold those because his deck pumps out rampaging horrors very quickly, and it could really ruin the flow of your entire game plan.
Yeah, to be fair, though, Cobalt's not the best card against hand destruction type decks. You're still discarding a card.
Yeah, but it's still a card of your choice
Sure.
as opposed to 2 random, which could be devastating.
Right.
Yeah. So, I get some mass sand there, which
Pretty good against veggies, as it turns out.
Ryan's hand also features at least 2 Shugashes. I don't know how many he has exactly. Looks like 2.
I'm sorry, dude.
I'm going to be at the airport for 2 hours.
All right.
So,
Anthony Hernandez taking some time here, trying to figure out what energy he wants to charge.
yeah. So fun bit of trivia also for you guys who don't know, this is a rematch of the finals of the Shonen Jump Championship from Pennsylvania from like 6 or 7 years ago. So
Old school throwback.
Yeah.
It's a huge throwback. I know you love my Naruto.
And since that game is garbage, you guys probably don't know that. So, thanks for the trivia, Pat. Appreciate it.
So, Anthony choosing to charge a yellow here. I'm not playing Kaba if he has it. Playing a little slow. Ryan chooses to charge Mass Sand. That's interesting in this matchup, but
Yeah, he did charge Mass Sand. Good point. Definitely a little...
and then passes a turn. Very interesting. So now Anthony probably doesn't hate that. I mean, if he can get some veggies out here now.
Yeah, it's always been my
I feel
problem
pretty
with
safe.
Ginyu Veggies. I do think it's a good deck. I mean, in fact, I think it's maybe one of the best decks in the format. But I think it's really funny. I would say awkward, maybe. How you have to play the yellow first. So you have that cold ball lust up. You really can't play your combo on turn 2, or you'll get cell chained, or So it's definitely a lot slower than we're used to coming from Mecha.
Well, yeah, Dusty sounds louder because he's inches from the microphone.
It's because I'm sexy.
Yeah,
Would
also
be why.
because he's sexier.
The sexier you are, the louder your voice is. It's a common scientific fact. Everybody knows it.
So someone finally calling Anthony out on his Frieza spelling on his sleeves.
Yep. I see that. It's Frieza.
Yeah.
I think it's a pun, right?
Yeah, I'm sure it's a pun.
No, those are actually the Japanese sleeves that you can import.
No, really?
Yeah, that's it would be Freezer in JP.
Yeah.
And they spell it as Frieza like that.
Yeah.
The localization as it is. Yeah, that's why we have Kura and Cooler.
Okay.
This game, it's,
Okay.
like, it's the same
Nice.
thing.
So,
Might just be Frieza because Anthony might be free this time.
so Ryan there,
Maybe
Ryan
that's
with
the-
a very key cold bloodlust that we kind of almost missed. The cold bloodlusting cauliflower there, he prevents Anthony from
awakening. Which
yeah.
turns off Shigesh,
Right.
which is very important.
So that's very, very important here. So Ryan could have a pretty big turn here. Let's see what he decides to do.
Marcel Russell, what's up, my man? Ryan coming in 15K.
Yeah, so Ryan's going to awaken Anthony, which, I mean, you have to at some point. Shugash is going to put
At
into
this point,
play.
he's guaranteed to awaken, so it's better to establish his gameplay.
Right.
Drop the king.
Oh, this is pretty great for Ryan.
Well, also, stopping Anthony from awakening on his turn stops his turn. He can't Shigesh into a
Right.
Kel, into something else, and keep going.
Ryan's going to be able to evolve this King Vegeta before Anthony has a chance to really do anything about it. So, pretty smart play by Ryan.
Ryan, a very good player, by the way. Doing a very good job.
As it turns out, Ryan
Unfortunately,
Severin,
though,
good player.
evolving into the king here puts him in a situation where he can't actually bloodlust whatever Anthony does on his turn.
That's true.
Yeah, very true. But, well, Ryan doesn't have any cold bloodlust left, but Anthony doesn't know that.
Yeah, exactly. Anthony doesn't know that. You're signaling.
Yeah.
By playing king here, you signal you don't have it.
But Ryan has to play the king here, right? Like, he can't just, bluff, pass, and bluff it, because, he just dies to a Kel.
Yeah, correct.
So,
I think Anthony was debating taking this damage or not because he'd be going down to 3 life. All right, so Ryan does choose to attack with this. Oh, he has planned it out. All right, so it's pretty safe attack. That's what Anthony does here. Gonna awaken. Combo and probably the trunks. Yeah.
good old Frieza.
Good old Frieza.
Good old bodyguard
You know,
Frieza.
that made a comeback this weekend. It
did.
fell out of favor recently, and
Well, yeah, it's hard to play it whenever you down turn 2 most of the time, but
yep,
in this
exactly.
format, it's
Yeah,
definitely a lot better.
exactly.
Well, it's like we've been saying in the other matches. This is a really momentum-based format. So if you fall behind on board or fall behind on hand, it's very difficult to come back, if at all. So
So, pretty key turn for Anthony here.
Yeah, he needs to get something. He needs to start doing something because Ryan's next turn is going to be absurd.
Yeah.
is it a sign Khalifa? The question is by who?
If Ryan wins, this is a premier event. If Anthony wins, ARGs doesn't count. Dan Barnes in chat. What's up, man?
Anthony starts off with a leader attack.
15,000.
Couldn't see what he drew. Broly, it looks like. Did he drop Broly?
It's still a little early for Broly, but
Yeah.
he could Shigesh into 3-drop Broly and then
I
evolve.
think
But
the line of play here is the Shigesh Endless, even though it doesn't have a target, just so that way you could try and set a rampaging if you have it.
Yeah.
You need to stop Ryan, get lucky and stop Ryan from getting.
yeah, but don't you lose if they do that? But you have to essentially tap out to do that.
Yeah, you do have to tap out. It's,
So rampaging is 3 off of.
Right, you have 1 energy out, but I mean, like, won't you just die in the next turn to a bunch of apes?
probably.
You have double strike Ginyu, double strike, 5 cost.
Anything with Kaba.
Would imagine he's going to get a Kel here. I couldn't imagine him getting a Khalifa and wanting to go to 2 life here. See though, depending on what he gets here is okay. So it looks like he might be going for the kill here.
Well, he probably put it in hand.
Well, yeah. If this goes in the if this goes in
Yeah.
the field, he is
Right.
telegraphing. Yeah. Okay.
see what Anthony does here. Ryan's at what, 2 now? Or is that 3? 3, okay.
All right, Shigesh.
Shugash, is he put in the Broly or is he put in... I don't know what's in his hand. I don't know his targets. Oh, Kale.
The
Okay.
Kale.
So 25K to 15 right now. $25, and then we're just going to combo the Goku we just drew.
All right. Previous of recovery, Goku, though, been pretty sick this tournament.
I think those are the only 2 in his deck, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Eric Hill was playing 4 in his. I know that. So, pretty good appearance.
All right, 20K.
Yep.
Into
Anthony
50.
continuing to pressure Ryan's leader here. Ryan's going to combo with Mass Sand.
I mean, that's usually Anthony's play style in general. He's very aggressive. He doesn't really play many extra cards at all.
Mm-hmm.
The opposite can basically keep his entire deck to be 0 5Ks.
Ryan
Nice.
stopping that attack and killing a Kale. Pretty big. Man, I have to question comboing with Mass Saiyan and charging Mass Saiyan. Like, I feel like Mass Saiyan would be really good right now.
I know. I mean, you bait out Kobolas, too, worst case, you
Yeah.
know?
Like, I mean, maybe that's what Ryan's worried about. He just doesn't really care because, he's just trying to make Mass Saiyan, or he's trying to make Anthony's Cold Blast as bad as possible. Charge is playing at Vegeta. All right. Guess we don't need any more Shugashes. There's March.
March, pretty good.
Not
This is where it's
March-
starting to get harder and harder for Anthony to win,
March
getting
is
through these
not
blockers.
a bad card.
It's not too bad. Playing two 4-drops for free, drawing 2 cards.
And he drew a Shugash.
It's
So-
about average.
So it's like he played Planet Vegeta anyway.
Yeah, it's true. All right, Ryan attacking again, 15,000 into 15,000.
So this getting you just single strike.
Does have Kobolas in hand, which is pretty cool.
Ryan does. I didn't see.
Do you think that you take Kobolas out of your deck on game 2?
I mean, I think it's safe to cut some. Like I don't think you want 4.
I think it's with, like I said, with Ryan, I don't think you want to cut it.
No.
Anthony, it's a little bit easier considering.
'Cause what are you trying? If you're Ryan, what are you trying to Kobolas? Is it just really good early game? Is that why you keep it in? Because at this point, it seems like all of his guys have barrier.
It's basically to stop the momentum early. And like I said, normally, I mean, I haven't seen any bowlers yet, but usually the variants he plays are hand destruction.
Okay, so you're saying you just keep it just for the hand
Yeah,
destruction.
because again, I haven't seen his full list.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
looking like it's just standard aggro right now, but
if you're struggling to make cuts, I think I would cut down to 3 Cold Bloodlust. Maybe fewer, but I don't think you want 4 in this matchup.
This blue Goku doesn't seem very good in the deck either.
Awful, yeah.
it's a tech choice. It's just unfortunate that he had it when the Shugesh.
Yeah, no,
had
the
If you saw the previous match, it was actually a lifesaver.
Oh, it was really good.
Yes. He used it to untap 2, so you can
Oh.
combo with his 2
I
unbeatable Gokus.
I was pretty sure you were trolling, but maybe not. But that blue Goku is actually really good.
Is it?
Oh yeah, it has been absolutely insane. Almost every time it's seen play.
I guess that's true because I guess Apes doesn't have that many Shigesh targets anyway. So it's like either I kill your card or untop
It's
2.
like turning your Shugesh instead of a Kid Goku. It's like turning your Shugesh into a Sensu
Sure.
on top of it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Stream die. Sorry, guys. I know. Nothing I can do about it. It unfortunately, is just how the internet's or computer, one or the other, is the issue. I don't know which one.
Asus makes pretty good products.
Yeah, I mean, you can make a good product and then hook 15 cameras into it, and all of a sudden. I guess we should be back up here pretty soon. So the stream always goes down the best time. It's how it works, man. All that awesomeness just crashes the stream.
So Anthony just charged his Kid Goku. That's a card that's pretty bad if you're sitting there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a card that's
Really
questionable, sure. Those sleeves are pretty sweet. Yeah, I do like Ryan's red sleeves. They're really cool.
Yeah, Ryan does have some really awesome sleeves. Cold Bloodlust. There we go.
So cool. Well, it's a Kaba. That's cool. Stops your opponent from getting like a Kel or something devastating.
Best use for Cold Bloodlust, discarding to Flying Nimbus,
Right.
as it turns out.
Guys, also want to let you know that after the finals match and before the team finals match, we're going to have Jim on here to discuss a little bit about how this event went and a little bit about future events as well. So definitely stay tuned and get ready for that, because that's going to happen after the finals. And then after that discussion with Jim, we're going to move into the team finals, the team battle finals, whatever.
3v3 finals of the team.
Yeah, I like my version better, which is team battle finals time. I don't know what John's talking about.
Anthony has Goku Black in it.
Terracite.
I was trying to figure out ways that Anthony can punch through for substantial damage. That's one of the cards that you can definitely do.
What did Anthony get back with Trunks? Shugash?
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
okay.
He has Terracite.
Yeah. So Anthony thinking about... Okay, so Ryan was thinking, okay. Ryan gonna grab an 8.
Ryan has right now. It's just mounting.
Yeah, you know you're doing pretty good when your cards won't fit on the field. Usually that's a good sign that you're doing pretty good. Especially,
Another Bardock, which is a card that's just really difficult for getting to deal with.
it is. Bardock's very good. Even Vegeta, man, like essentially being like the third super combo is pretty cool.
Goes in for the attack.
Yeah, guys, we don't know what this flicker is, so sorry about that.
Oh, can they see the flicker?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Sorry, guys. That means that the stream going down is probably a PC issue then. And not an internet issue.
So Ryan drew Unbreakable there. So tons of combo power in his hand. Very close game right now. This is it's really good. Ryan checking Anthony's. Is that his warp or his drop? Oh, his warp. Yeah, because he had
Right.
choosing to Ginyu here. So Ryan looking for the kill. So
It's a king.
gets a king. Pretty good. No, just gets it and discards it. All right.
There's conversion or something.
Anything given Ryan to that shuffle is
Nimbus punishment incoming. Yeah, Nimbus pretty difficult to deal with. G. G.
see what Ryan wants to do here. All right, so we're comboing King Vegeta, so we are 25k crit right now. That's what Anthony chooses to do. Looks like he just discards two 5ks. Okay, so no, Ryan attacked with the 15K. All right.
Right.
Ryan now sending double strike 20K Bardock into Anthony's leader. Doesn't look like he's comboing. So it looks like what he's trying to do is just get all the combo power out of Anthony's hand and then go in for the kill or something here. Let's see if he can manage to pull it off. Drew an ape off the Ginyu attack. So we're looking at 25K. Anthony deciding what to do. Shugash, see what he decides to put in here. Terror Scythe. Okay, so a lot of combo power there. Ryan attacking Khalifa here. Is that what that attack was? Yeah, all right. So it looks like Ryan's trying to kill Anthony's Khalifa. Which is an interesting play. Which Anthony combos out of. And Ryan is, there we go, pass the turn. So Ryan's pretty set up here defensively. That's on?
I just gave him tokens for the card, so that way the stream can know what's up.
So Anthony plays Akaba here. Still searching. Looks like there's a Kale in there.
How many cards are in Anthony's hand, do we know?
One, is that what that looks like?
It looks like one.
And then he has 10 cards in a stack, which I think has a Kale in it. Oh, no. Okay, apparently no Kale.
Take the life here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It takes
oh,
life.
Yeah, for sure.
He might even take life from Ginyu here and just try to win.
I think he has to.
Yeah, you're dead next turn.
There's no way he can, survive 4 ape attacks. Spam Vegeta's going to search for either Shugash or a target for Shugash. Let's see which one he... Ryan asking Anthony what energy he has open. Okay, so Trunks is pretty good. Yeah, so Trunks is basically the same as Shugash, except you also get a 20k attacker on top of it. So
Right.
that's pretty sweet. All right, so here we go. Ryan not with very many cards either, but plenty of blockers.
How many cards does Ryan have in life? 2?
2 like that. Ryan's at 2. Anthony's at 2. Ryan with, I think now 2 cards in hand.
All right, so Ryan has to... Ryan can take one of these single strikers, but he has to take one in the right at the right time.
Yeah.
Guys, I'll try to look at that flickering after this round 1 here. I'll try to see if I can reset the camera and see if I can...
So Trunks attack. Ryan's just going to block, of course. Ryan choosing to let the Vegeta die. Caulifla. Ryan, this would be the one that he'd probably want to take.
I agree.
It's a 20K. Like, you would have to lose a 10K to get out of it.
Plus, if you block it, it kills one of your Abes.
Right. Well, decides to not take it. All right. I mean, man. All right. So now we're looking at. All right. So Ryan takes that one, draws just a 10K combo.
Which is still really good.
Yeah, absolutely. So Anthony has no cards in
Whatever
hand.
card Anthony draws here is going to be absolutely massive.
Yeah.
Which, you know, again, his deck doesn't play many extra cards. It's just all power. So.
We have no idea what he drew.
No idea at all.
So there's the Ginyu activation. I think if I'm Anthony here, I attack with these 15Ks first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, their game. He does have a Planet Vegeta in hand. It's one of the cards he drew.
Can't play it though. He has a green open, right?
Right.
Yeah. So
That's one dead card.
yeah,
in
one
hand.
one dead card. So I don't know what his other card is. If it's a 10K, the most he could have is obviously. Yeah. So Ryan, one card left, right? I think it's the 10K King Vegeta. Okay.
So Anthony can just attack with everything and win here, I think.
Well, he has blockers. I mean,
He
obviously.
has one blocker, though.
Right. You have to take this attack. There's no way.
He only has one life.
Yeah, but
I think you have to block that because then you could shotgun with what's left.
yeah, but it's the smaller of the two attackers, right? Is he attacking with Kaba? Oh, okay. Is Anthony okay, he's attacking. Oh, man. Wow. All right. So that's game. So Anthony with just enough there to win 1-0 against Ryan.
Barely.
Barely. Very, very close game.
Very close game, yep. You'll have that.
That is down to the wire.
Switch me spots for 1 second. I'm gonna try to fix this flickering issue, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks, Zach.
It's a 1-0, right?
Oh yeah, it's a different sport.
Yeah, so it's. So that was a really close game, back and forth. I didn't really see any huge misplays. If I was Ryan, I may have played it a little bit differently and kept those mass Saiyans. But interesting how these players are going to sideboard. That it's going to make a pretty big difference, I think. See how many cold bloodlusts stay in,
Yeah.
crusher balls.
I think you might be right on it. Since you haven't seen anything, like we didn't see the brawler like I thought he was playing in the earlier iterations of the list.
Well, he
Then
still
you-
is playing the brawlers.
Just not the bigger ones, but that's the same. So like then, do you keep it in case he sided them in, or do you take them out because they're not?
I don't think it's worth it. I don't know if you cut all of them, but I also don't want 4.
Yeah. Anthony has got to be feeling pretty good about being up
Yeah.
one game in the finals. He's wanted this for so long.
Oh yeah.
Still not a regional.
I mean,
Doesn't count.
You know, Anthony gets a lot of crap in the community, and he deserves most of what he gets. But Anthony is a very, very good player, and you know he does deserve the win. I feel like he's earned that, but yeah. Let's see if he can get it.
Jim says these are fine to be on stream.
Oh, what?
I was told you were concerned because you might not be able to be on stream. What my judge is telling me then.
Maybe the judge is concerned. I've used those for 2 events.
Yeah, that's why I thought when he said that, I was like, that's really weird, but okay, I'll just.
Thank you for the heads up.
All right, checking up on chat here. I don't. Yeah, I don't really see many questions. People just talking. I feel like Ryan had that game won.
Yeah, he should have won it, but I'm trying to think what he's going to bring because Anthony usually sideboards.
Have we had a
4
flicker
extra
for
of a certain
no
card.
flickers?
Like usually the way he sideboards, like 'cause I've known him for a very long time. The way he sideboards, he usually sides in 4 copies or something.
Yeah, well, it looked like he's only sideboarding 3 cards. I mean,
Yeah, he usually
Like
does
3.
like 4, 4, 4, and 3.
Yeah.
So it's probably whatever the 3 of it is.
this is game 2. You can see up top there, Anthony's up 1-0 over Ryan. I do not know who the table judge is. There are 6,000 people standing over there. Rough estimation, give or take. But I certainly cannot see the feature table match, so I don't know who the judge is.
Finals aren't timed, so I'm assuming Anthony's just taking his time to figure out what he does and doesn't play.
Right.
I don't believe Sean is the table judge.
No, Sean is the head judge. He's just kind of around, but I don't believe he's a table judge. He might be there.
Anthony, thank you so much, buddy. Aaron, dude, you're awesome. It's nice seeing you again, buddy.
Hopefully I'll be there at 10 times.
Dude, I hope so, man.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry, my hands are clenched.
We need to get there sometime. Though.
I know, I really want to just like chill, life, everything.
Yeah, I know. All right, buddy. I'll see you. Be safe.
Stay safe, right? Enjoy, guys. Get home safe.
You too, buddy. See ya.
It was Aaron, Facebook admin.
Yep.
I think to say goodbye. before he
Facebook
sets
group
off.
admin leaving the house.
Not having a sleeves. That's
Leaving
also
the house. Like,
Well,
Bye.
So you have to understand. I know I made the comment about the sleeves before because I also play with character sleeves. Character sleeves come in packs of 60, and they're like $20-something a piece.
Nice.
So you want to do a little bit extra $25
For
to
5
get
sleeves, yeah.
I did it because I'm an absolute madman.
I mean, I would do it. That would drive me crazy.
Go. I don't want to bother you.
you're
Guys,
fine,
take care.
dude.
Hey, Dusty John.
See you, buddy.
Good playing with you, man.
See you, man.
Take care.
All right, so Mulligan's here. Ryan, so Ryan did keep Cold Bloodlust in, at least some number of them.
It's like March as well. I ship into March. Okay.
Yeah,
So
well-
he ships March back.
I think he had multiple marches. So looks like Ryan kept 3 cards. Anthony kept, I think it looks like 2. Look at Anthony's hand here, which we can't see. All right, so we don't know what's in Anthony's hand at all. Ryan plays with his hand a little bit.
handshake sportsmanship.
Yep.
But these two have been friends for a long, long time at this point.
How much life did Ryan put out? Is that 8? Yeah, okay. Kind of looked like 6
it's
for a
very
minute.
hard to see
Yeah, with his
right
sleeves. All right, Planet Vegeta starting off here. Great start for Ryan. Definitely what he wants to see turn 1. All right, Anthony charges Broly. Judge Foil. Hit a shoe gash on a freeze.
Trunks Bridge.
Welcome to round number 5. You have 30 minutes plus return, so you may begin.
Oh, Ryan draws a shoe gash there. That's pretty awesome for Ryan. Flying Nimbus off of the Ginyu activation. Pass his turn. Anthony draws Planet Vegeta for the turn. Looks like we might see that here. So Anthony thinking about what to charge here.
Yeah, this is the situation.
Yeah.
Do you need yellow live? You charge the yellow to play the planet. You charge the yellow to keep it live. Or do you go for 2 green for a combo play?
See what happens here.
Charges the yellow. Wow.
Hits a shoe gash off of the Ginyu activation. Pretty sick. These players just getting all the right cards from their activations.
This could make for a good game then.
Oh yeah, a lot of back and forth.
Don't know if I agree with charging unbreakable.
Yeah, there certainly has to be a better option in Ryan's hand.
Actually, looking at his hand, I don't think there is.
Yeah, maybe not.
His hand is all Nimbuses, Shugashes, and pieces he needs to hit apes.
See what Ryan chooses to do here. Ryan's at 5 life now. Anthony, let's see. Where's Ryan at? Yeah, he's at 5.
Bloodlust to stop him from awakening.
Yep, again. Ryan with the Bloodlust again there.
Forces a pass.
So Ryan has 3 shoe gashes. Alright, so here we go. Ryan's going to be the first to awaken. Drew a Mass Saiyan there. Draws March and can't see that one. And then has a Sun Goten from the Lear attack, which no, maybe not. I say, do you combo with the Sun Goten here to kill his Leafla? Or do you just keep it?
You would rather have King in play here, so you're going to evolve into King,
Right.
swing at his leader, and then you're going to play the Goten for free and still keep
Oh,
the
yeah,
yellow
yeah.
alive.
Yeah, that makes much more sense.
You want to keep the yellow alive for, Nimbus's Crusher Balls,
Yeah.
Cold Bloodlust. Well, actually, I don't think he actually
Neutral
plays
players,
Crusher Balls.
that's time of the round.
That'd be a card I'd like to see Anthony bring in.
Absolutely.
Crusher Balls would be a really good card in this matchup. It hits the march because it basically, just like you saw how Cold Bloodlust forced a pass from Anthony, Crusher Ball
Right.
almost instantaneously forced a pass from Ryan.
So
Yep, see, there's the
yep, there it
Goten for
is.
free.
So Ryan went down to 3 to use Ginyu again to get him double strike, and you got Anthony down to 3 life.
Yeah. Now he has to block 30 barrier, which is
Yeah. So Anthony's gonna awaken and has to get to 35k here.
I want to ask teams how it's going to go in terms of the actual matchup. Is it one by one, or is it us three just playing? It's all three?
3-3.
So 3v3. Oh, okay. I thought it was one by one. I kept hearing that, like one by one. Okay. Alright. So it's just gonna be 3v3.
So anything you're thinking here,
The losers don't get shit.
Did you get your?
so that's Shugash.
Oh, yeah.
See what you decide to do with this here. If he has a terror
I
scythe,
think I might be in second place. I think Tom Sawyer. I always call him Tom Sawyer. Jesus Christ.
It's funny.
His name's not Tom Sawyer, right? It's not. It's Sawyer. Yeah. His last name. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I think he went undefeated. He beat me.
so Anthony deep in the tank here. Okay, so there's a terror scythe.
I'm exhausted.
Probably
This is
going to
a well-
immediately pawn off the shadow tokens here.
Yeah, these shadow tokens are not long for the world. And then Ryan passing the turn back with one yellow open. So both players at 3 life. I would say Ryan with the slight advantage, but Anthony could potentially win this turn. But we do know Ryan has 2 more Shugashes in his hand, so might be kind of tough. But Anthony does not know that. Ryan also with Flying Nimbus.
I'm going to say keeping that go 10 play for free allows him to do
Yeah,
that.
right.
Charges a bridge.
Haru, man.
I think I would have
Big
tapped,
card right
I
here.
think I would have tapped the 3 green.
Probably.
As opposed to, then again, who am I kidding? Anthony doesn't play extra cards.
That is true.
Any of his deck lists you see him post?
I don't play extra cards either. Oftentimes, I'm just not a fan.
It's because it's a dead card sometimes.
Yeah. So here's Kaba for Anthony. See if he can hit the Cleefla here, or maybe he's looking for Kale. I don't know. You know, he probably is looking for Cleefla, so he can actually Shugash Kale in. But gets the Kale. Well, he has a Kaba in place, so he can Shugash Kale anyway. All right, Haru, the leader, 15-15. Doesn't look like Anthony's comboing. Ryan certainly can't go to 2, so I think he's just trying to think about what he wants to combo here. Or Nimbus. He could be thinking about Nimbus as well.
Yeah. He has 2 Shigashes in hand, so.
Right, exactly. It's like he has a lot of different lines he can take here.
I can't see the other cards that he has in his
Yeah.
hand, but
Like-
depending on his Shigesh targets, he may want to opt to
Yeah.
let it through to try and develop his board.
And while Ryan is thinking, just a sidebar, this is why rounds take so long.
Yeah.
Is situations like this where you have multiple Shugash lines, multiple Flying Nimbus lines, and turns like this take 15 minutes.
Yeah. Because of how explosive also this game is.
Exactly.
Every little decision is basically fatal.
So Ryan decides to kill the Haru. Terror Scythe at Ginyu here.
Mr. Anthony here, if he lets this through, like, I guess this would be the line to go for the Shigesh Kale. Put him in a position where Ginyu leader ability actually is lethal.
Yep. Yeah, you know, it's Marcel made a pretty good point in chat that attack by Terror Scythe actually baited out, you know, Shugash, which is a pretty big deal. It's hard to just throw those cards away. But Ryan does have to protect his life, so I don't. We'll see how that turns out.
Of course, he's going to attack here with the combo also, because that card's not staying around this turn. That's
Right,
clearly the stack
absolutely.
target.
Yeah.
based on what Anthony does here, we know that Ryan has the Nimbus. It might be possible, I think, to basically force a Nimbus on the next attacks after blocking this one. And that way kind of deny the KO, but there's the KO anyway.
Well, he's comboing with it, I think.
He's coming probably with a spare one.
Yeah.
So when he plays something else, there's the Trunks, gets back in Shigesh.
Yeah.
Such a good card.
Wow.
That's right.
Probably block the...
Block with the Kid Goku. I think they would have to think that the Kid Goku, this triggers the Kid Goku here.
Right. I would think so.
So 'cause at this point, it's going to probably do nothing. And if Anthony's really greedy here and takes the life, okay, he doesn't. So that would prompt the Nimbus.
There's Shugash, probably the Kale now, right?
Yeah.
Choosing to sacrifice the Trunks. So finally, Ryan is forced to play the Nimbus. All right, so Ryan now, not in the best of spots, but he can march and get back into this if he has it.
Ryan here, I would want to know how many cards are in Anthony's hand.
Right.
So marching into like a Prince and a Bardock here would be really huge, and you could possibly win the game off of that.
Yep. Yeah, Anthony, I believe, has like three cards or so left. Excuse me.
Charges Shigesh.
Wow.
Did I see that card? That's a charge Shigesh.
Wow, that
The only reason he would do that is if he has no legal targets and already has unbreakables in his hand and basically 2 apes.
Wow.
Massey.
Charging? Okay, there's the march.
And there's the 2 that he needed. Draws a Goten.
Alright, so Ryan is coming up with a line of plays here that can get him back into it.
Well,
but-
Anthony's tapped out with low cards in hand.
Yeah.
I think what you would do in this situation, I think you would have to go, you go with Haru first and put some power behind it.
Yeah.
To force out the cards in Anthony's hand
Yeah,
because
yeah.
then that
Then you
pushes-
have 2 lethal threats in play.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Honestly, going all in with Prince is even better because of barrier.
I said the stream's down, obviously. Oh, okay. Stream should be back up, guys. Let's see. So here we go. So here's the play Pat was just mentioning. Haru to leader.
It's probably safer.
Didn't put any power behind it though. Just left it as is.
Now the next attack should 100% be Prince here.
Yep.
And I feel like you should, because it has barrier, you should put some power behind it. Anthony is.
So I think Anthony has 4 cards in hand. So Shugash here is pretty good. Oh man, that's pretty brutal.
What a great card.
Yeah. So now Anthony with 4 cards still in hand. It looks like. See what Ryan chooses to do here. Ryan gonna Shugash.
I don't know if I agree with going all the way to 30, 35.
Yeah, that's interesting. With 1 card left in hand.
Which is March. We know it's March. Anthony does not.
Right.
So I don't know if I agree with that. Because now you're basically all in.
Yeah. Although maybe what Ryan's thinking is even if Anthony survives this turn, he still has 2 blockers in play.
I mean, it's possible. I mean, that's the way you should approach it. I mean,
Yeah.
I hate to beat the dead horse, but like,
Right,
yeah,
right.
you commit to the line. You go to it. You go with it.
Yeah, really, really tight game here. It's like Anthony doing a little bit of math, deciding whether he wants to take 2 or not.
Another Shugesh.
All right. Wow. All right. So he just comboed over this.
So now you go
Wow.
with mass sense. Mass sense.
Yep. What's wrong? Shugash and a Kid Goku. So Anthony is now out of cards. So now Ryan has free reign to pretty much kill the Kale and probably pass the turn.
I would pass.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause you can't kill him. So Anthony at the
I
moment.
can't believe Anthony had that many Shugeshes.
But that's fine though. I mean, Ryan's not dead yet.
He's not dead, but he might as well be. Like, depending on how good Anthony's draw is.
Right. Is he Ginyu in it? Yeah, he's a Ginyu's. Well, you got to reveal that.
No.
Right.
Not backside. Not backside. Backside.
Oh, okay. Good call.
Okay, so. And obviously, if you're Ryan, you have to print it.
Yeah.
I said this is looking like this is going to be the W for Anthony. I can't imagine it's not.
Yeah, Anthony now with 3 cards.
If Anthony has basically any 15K in his hand,
Yeah.
he gets the check.
So 10K.
Which is most likely, like I said, probably the case considering he doesn't really play.
King
extra.
Vegetus. Wow.
Oh, wow. Me and my big man.
So he had it anyway. 10, 25, 35 here. And Ryan, there's no way he can get out of this.
Gets the hand. There you go.
All right, Anthony Hernandez,
Hernandez.
2-0 in your finals here. So Anthony now has a victory under his belt. As chat gets crazy. Anthony won 2-0.
Anthony making me eat my words. He's like, I was like, you don't play. He doesn't play extra cards, and he's like, yeah, I play extra cards that add battle power.
Yeah.
So
That are never dead.
yeah.
So, all right, guys. I think we're going to take a short break here, and then we are going to do the 3v3 team finals as soon as the teams select their A, B, and C players. And it'll be kitchen table meta. I'm not sure who the players will be yet against Bearded Collectibles, which should be, I think, Ryan and Anthony and Scott Dashy. So that 3v3 will be starting here, like I said, shortly here. I don't know if Jim is still planning to come on or not, but if so, you'll see Jim here in a minute. If not,
I believe Jim is up next.
Cool,
Jim
cool.
is going to be up next to talk about the state of the tournament and his feelings about how this weekend went.
right, okay. So we'll have Jim here in a minute, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pause the stream and mute the mic. So please don't go anywhere. We are going to be having more games for you here very, very soon. All right, guys, welcome back. Hopefully the stream isn't too laggy here. Let's see, pull this up. Hopefully you guys are up here. I think stream might be a little laggy, but it should correct itself here in a minute. So we're moving on to the team finals now. Players are getting set up. The way that we decided to do the format, the teams kind of talked about this, and Jim talked about it too. It's going to be 3 best-of-1 games. It's pre-sideboarded to get the most benefit and most fair, and it'll be best-of-1, like I said. The team that had the most points, which was Bearded Collectibles, gets the option to choose to player draw. So this first match, Kitchen Table Meta A seat Eon Hill against Bearded's A seat Anthony Hernandez. The match after this, or I guess the game after this, will be Danny Hype from Kitchen Table Meta against Ryan Severin for Bearded Collectibles. And if there is a third game necessary, it will be ARG from KTM against Scott Dashy from Bearded. So that's the format. That's what we're working with here. Eon and Anthony here. Just getting set up, just talking. Everything's still getting set up, guys. I just wanted to fill you in on exactly what was going on. Had a few questions about how the Team Wars finals would work, and that is exactly how it works. Anyone have any questions about the Team War finals or any other questions about the event? I will do my best to answer. Alright, so players are not ready to go. So Eon is on cell with the cell chain, and Anthony is on, of course, as you saw, he's on GNU Veggies. So this matchup's interesting. Cell can handle Veggies pretty well early game. Late game, once Shugesh gets online, it gets a lot harder. So Anthony, obviously very good player, will know to play around the cell chain and keep his hand pretty manageable. And looks like both players keeping 4 cards, so that's
Attention Pokemon players.
pretty good start for both players then,
Welcome to
hopefully.
round number 6. You have 30 minutes plus 3 turns. You may begin.
So again, this is just one game. Winner gets a point for their team. Looks like Dusty is up by the stream, going over the rules with the players. Make sure everyone's aware of what's going on.
For the food, let me know what information I need to get, or do it in some way. We're going to start probably rolling out of here because some people got to get back. I'm out and staying.
Players laying out their life. Here we go.
It's a lot of fun. I had fun on the commentary. Hopefully I did all right.
So it's a little dark, hard to see. TF is team finals. This is the Team Wars finals.
My friends wanted me to be on the team with them for fun.
Kitchen table meta against bearded collectibles.
Just do it for fun. That's all right, yeah. So I was like, I'll play a fun deck. We'll just do it. Make it fun.
Yeah, this is game 1 of the team finals. It's like the teams are still conferring over by the tables just to make sure everything's understood by the players. The individual portion of the ARG event is over. This is the team finals. Bard Strawberry, yes. Has to be on the field. Anthony Hernandez won the ARG event, and he is now playing on stream currently in the team finals. Yeah, Anthony's playing Getting You Veggies. Sorry. He should be starting any second now. I'm not sure what the holdup is, but that's not past yet. I'm just not gonna tell him that the. I believe that they're now getting ready to start. There were some questions about the rules. It was not quite understood what was going on. Ian has 8 life. There is a life under one of those cards. I saw him put his life out. He has 8. Promise he has 8. It just looks like 7. The way that it got stacked. Next event, I'm not sure, to be honest with you. All right. The mic's on. I was explaining the rules.
Oh, cool.
What's up, guys? What's up?
All right. Aeon Hill, Anthony Hernandez, Team AA. You good? Good. All right.
All right.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to round 1 of the Team Wars finale.
Yep.
We have Aeon Hill from Kitchen Table Meta A-Team on the left, and Anthony Hernandez from Bearded Collectibles on the right. Here we go.
Yep, there we go.
Here we go.
Right off the bat.
I think John explained it, but just to make sure. Wait, did you hit record? It's recording. Good. All right. So, just real quick, this is pre-sideboarded,
Yep.
which I think is a pretty cool rule. I kind of like that. Best of 1 pre-sideboard. I think it's pretty neat. So one thing that we're gonna that's kind of stinks though is it does kind of favor Anthony. Anthony can just pre-sideboard in Harus, and that's pretty good against the cell deck.
Yeah, here's pretty good.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
So Eon playing a cell chain deck here, which, like I was explaining, is not a terrible matchup against veggies, but pre-sideboarded, it's certainly much more difficult.
Yes, absolutely.
But being able to just handle the veggies so easily as cell is...
Clearing the Kabas off the field is a huge thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sideboarded or not, that's huge. Haru is going to be your big card, and Eon doesn't really have an answer to that.
Yeah. So Eon drawing 2 and pitching an extra crate android. That's pretty good for him. So Anthony hit Khalifa last turn off of Ginyu activation, and then just plays it as energy. Using Ginyu again gets Trunks.
Pretty good card.
Pretty good card as it turns out.
Yeah, another.
Another Planet Vegeta, which will get presumably another Shugesh. There you go. Got kitchen wrong.
Oh no,
See
this
what-
might not fit. Beard.
That's but bearded. It's fine.
It's so bearded.
D-E-D.
right?
Perfect.
And collectibles. Holy crap.
I wouldn't put that. Just put bearded. It's fine. We're setting up the overlay, guys. Kind of doing this as we go.
Yeah.
All right. So Eon charges. Looks like another 7-drop cell.
Yep. 2 7-drop cells. Actually, not too bad of charges.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, as long as you don't have all of them,
Right.
it's perfectly fine. So looks like Eon has a TN in his hand.
Anthony actually charging Akaba, showing that he's respecting the cell's ability, which is a good play.
Anthony, I'm sure, has played this matchup once or twice.
Yeah, I'd say probably. There's a good bet that's happened.
So there's Kaba, probably looking for a Kale here.
Oh, he's still going. Might have whiffed.
Actually, a Khalifa here will allow him to awaken. So Kale.
Got a Kale.
Yeah.
Yeah, Khalifa actually would have been pretty good because it would have allowed Eon to be able to awaken off of TN next turn and kill both guys.
Right. Yeah, like I said, early game Cell is in a really good spot against Anthony. It's Ginyu here. Ginyu activates, finds Haru, which is obviously that's a really good card, but it's much better when your opponent doesn't really see it coming. So now that Eon sees that coming, can certainly try to prep for it a little bit more.
Yeah. Also, like we said, Eon actually has a pretty decent matchup against Haru as far as the leaders go. He can easily clean the board up the following turn.
Yeah.
So he's Anthony's going to get a little bit of an explosion, but it's not unmanageable.
Right. Yeah. Eon does have ATN in his hand. He's had it. He's just trying to figure out the best time to time this. You don't want to just take damage when you don't have to against a deck as explosive as Anthony's.
Put no 18 in the.
If I was Eon here, I would play the 3-drop cell if I had it. I mean, I don't know how many he has in his hand. Like, it's just going to get KO'd, but you force Bloodlust out of Anthony's hand. And you force him to play Kale. Right, so he found one.
Okay,
so
that's a 3-drop cell.
Yeah, that's step one. So if he already had one and now has two, then that's pretty good. Yep. So Go Tanks goes under and kills Kaba. And attacking leader because he knows he's just going to awaken next turn anyway.
Yep, that's fine. Go ahead and attack now. Might as well. You attack now, you don't have to worry about Shigesh or anything.
Yep.
It's okay to get some free attacks in.
Combos to 15. Anthony will probably just take this, but you gotta be careful about it.
I like this. Eon making sure he gets a little bit of value out of that card too. He doesn't want to. He knows he has a huge possibility of getting killed next turn.
Exactly. Yep. So Anthony decides to just take that, and off we go to turn 4. Anthony draws for turn. Can't see quite. Puts it right to the back of his hand. So that's something that he surely hasn't planned on playing this turn.
Yeah, it looks like Eon does have a TN in hand, right? Isn't that what that's like the back card?
Yeah, he's had a TN. It was in his opening hand.
Okay. Yeah. So essentially what he's trying to do here is probably just leave some energy open to be able to deal with Haru and some other cards.
Yeah. There's and in this matchup, there's no reason to just like awaken as soon as possible.
Okay.
You just damage yourself way too much, and you get no value out of your TN.
So I think actually TN's a pretty bad choice to awaken. But what you're saying is that it's actually probably pretty good, and if you use it when you get value
if you
out
can get
of
value out of it. Like right now, it's pretty good now.
Okay.
If he wants to awaken.
Right.
I mean, because he can kill Haru anyway with Cell, but. Wow. All right, so that's still fine though.
Hang on.
Senior.
Miss you, buddy. Okay. Thank you, buddy.
So we have Haru into Kaba here.
Still very matchable next turn, actually, though. You just go TN, kill 2.
Yep.
Cell ability, kill the other.
See if he gets a Khalifa here.
I'd imagine that Eon will actually, though, take at least one of these.
Yeah.
Because you don't want a TN at odd life. Like, you don't want a TN at 7. You want to TN at 6 if possible.
Well, Eon's at 8. He has a life under one of the 3 stack.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a life stacked under there. Yeah, I saw when he stacked it, he kind of messed it up a little bit. So Anthony down to 3 with a book full of cards.
Safe travels, Bill.
Haru into Haru into this is pretty good, though, as it turns out.
Pretty
Shows you
good
the
turn
power
for
of the
Anthony,
old pre-sideboard.
Both from Four Horsemen. Eon is now playing for Kitchen Table Meta. You get a live stream. You're asking the wrong people, buddy. Couldn't tell you. All right.
15,000.
15 and 10. I assume no negates from Eon.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a Shigesh here into Kel, I'd imagine. That's why he played the Khalifa.
I don't think he would do that on this attack. Or maybe he is. Yeah,
How's it going to always be wrong, John? Is it like a...
Well, what I was thinking was that Eon can easily cancel one of these attacks with a TN.
Right.
and you want Kale to be able to just come into play and then kill the TN.
Right.
So,
I agree. I think that's a good play.
yeah.
It's possible that Anthony just doesn't know that he's running TN, though.
I'm going to not put money on that one, but like, sure, it is a possibility. So, Eon actually took both those hits.
Okay.
I can't tell what's in his. Can't tell what exactly cards got cleared away, but I guess that's not super relevant. Okay, so Eon now at 4.
Yeah.
So now he can awaken.
Not going to get any value off that TN now, but that's okay.
Yeah.
He can charge one and cycle the other one.
Yeah, so comboing here is fine with it since you're not going to do anything else with that energy.
Eon really wants to awaken on his turn, though. He doesn't want to awaken this turn. That way he can put a card under, kill one, awaken, kill another. He really wants to get at least a free kill on his front side if possible, but he might be forced to awaken depending on.
Yeah. All right, so Anthony down now to I think 5 or 6 cards. I think after the shoe gash. Maybe he has more than that, but. So the double Haru definitely puts Eon in a pretty bad spot.
Yeah, it's definitely not ideal. I mean, to get your, essentially Anthony got into sideboard, 2 of a sideboard card in the first, 3 turns. Gonna be tough.
So Kaba's gone into sell here. All right, so Eon's gone down to 2, it looks like.
Yep. Like I said, he just has to use his front side ability. Like I said, not ideal, but definitely something here. I don't know if Eon runs Mass Sand in the deck, but if he does,
yeah, it would be pretty good.
This would be a good time to get it. It does have Create Android in hand, so we can go through quite a few cards here with Cell, Awaken, plus Create Android, plus.
Well, we're gonna kill a Haru here, or Kaba. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean either way.
Yeah, Kaba's pretty good because you kill Kaba right now, then you can attack into an Haru if you want, not have to worry about Kel or something.
So we're gonna Awaken.
That was.
We're gonna kill Kale. Probably.
Kel would be the prime target here.
There we go. That's a good start. Gonna bait out this Bloodlust here. All right.
Yeah, he does have the Bloodlust.
So it's worth noting though that this cell can attack via 15k, which might actually end up happening this turn. So Eon thinking what he wants to kill here. Sees that his opponent has one green up. Gonna probably kill Kale. Yep, there we go. Kale gets it. Probably gonna put a card under here before attacking to draw 2. Probably the Create Android. It's probably gonna go under the cell here. Jiro, okay. So same thing.
Man, I can't quite see Eon's hand.
Yeah, I can't either. He has like 6 cards. Yeah, so there's the attack. We definitely saw that one coming.
Man, if he does have a Mass Sand in hand though.
Oh yeah, that would be sick.
He can still wipe this board. But actually, what's kind of scary though is like Anthony could just take a life next turn, and all in Aeon, and I don't know if Eon can stop it.
I'm almost certain Eon's at 3 life. Like I almost positive. If there's not a card under there, like he started with 7 life. But when I saw him lay it out, I swear I thought I saw 4 cards and one just got kind of bumped under. So his Overwhelm card is Mira. Not the best, but not the worst either.
Yeah, not really what you're looking for, but not
Yeah.
also. Some would say that the critical mirror might be better. Others that.
So Anthony has 5 cards left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yu-Gi-Oh players in the 1K, that is time. Once again, Yu-Gi-Oh players, time in the round.
So is it Shukash? No, this combo's a Caulifla, it looks like. So into Haru Haru.
Anthony down to not too many cards in
Yeah,
there.
he has now he has 4 cards left. So it goes down to 3 cards, back up to 4. So Eon here now has to figure out how to survive one more turn, and it's double Haru Haru. Alright, so Anthony's turn. Eon not in a good spot.
Nope, not looking good.
Yeah.
20K, 250K criticals plus, the-
Haru Haru, as it turns out, is very good against green decks.
yes, very good.
Next time I need to convince Eon to play black leaders.
There's Time Patrol. 4-drop Black Trunks. Going to go get that another Shigesh back. Looking pretty good for Anthony here.
So Anthony gets 10K, right? $25K crit coming at sell here. This is looks like it's going to be a
Hard attack to stop.
heart attack stop. This is probably just going to be taking it. Yeah, okay, so there's another light one.
Yeah,
there,
there
I
it
can
is,
see
yep.
it. So Anthony's probably just going to go in with Ginyu here. And then probably combo as much as possible, yeah. So this is probably going to be game. I don't know if Eon really has Shugash into something. Yeah, all right. So looks like Anthony has easily taken this game. Another Shugash just for fun. I don't see what he even got. It doesn't matter. Broly, Scale. And this is where Eon does Shugash into I think Combo's playing at Vegeta, because why not?
Right, so all Eon has to do is beat this, and it's game.
Easy peasy. It's in the bag. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 55, 75, 80, 90. All right. Only 100K. Not quite 100. Didn't quite get there. All right, so Bearded is now up 1-0 on Kitchen Table Meta.
Yeah, 1-0, not too bad. We'll go get into our B game here, which should be Danny
Yep,
Height versus...
B is Danny against Ryan Severin.
All right, so I'm going to let you get that set up while I go get the player set up. And we'll be right back very quickly.
Make sure Danny sits same side as Eon.
Yeah.
The team's already set up like that. Gotta mute the mic too, so we can get back up here. All right, guys, here we are. Let me pull up this. All right, so we are now in game 2 of the team finals. Bring up the chat back up. This answers some concerns. Yes, this format isn't the most ideal. It was kind of a on a whim thing to change a few things up. I don't think the rules were actually in place all the way for the team finals anyway. And since these two teams are no strangers to high-level competition, I think we all just came together and came up with something that everyone was kind of okay with and went with that. Yeah, it's the same decks the players used at the Swiss, so it's just how it worked out. So this matchup is going to be Danny Hype from KTM playing Trunks, Xeno Trunks, and Ryan Severin, who just got second place a few minutes ago, playing Ginyu Apes. So like last game you saw where Anthony had an advantage with a sideboard in his deck, this game will favor Danny with sideboards. So hopefully he can take advantage of that. And so great start for Danny here, getting the Planet M2. That's the ideal card that you want to play turn 1. So Ryan with the Bulma, that's, Danny certainly doesn't mind seeing that since he can just pretty much
free kill, yeah.
Free kill right away.
Just take that right out.
Yeah. Thanks for playing, Bulma. Chat.
Oh, yeah, sorry, chat. Don't want to forget your shots.
Yeah. So Danny's going to mill, looks like Bardock, and I can't see the other card. And kill Bulma. And Ryan's going to go to 6.
Now, one thing with this matchup, while Danny does have a good matchup against Apes, he definitely has a better matchup against SS3 Apes than than the Apes that can get the Barrier Ape out without Danny being able to do anything about it.
Yeah.
Though, since it is pre-sideboard, Danny does have access to Bardock, which is a huge card in that matchup.
Haru.
The problem is they can be cold ballisted.
Yep.
Unlike in SS3. So,
Planet Vegeta for Ryan here. Probably going to find the Shugesh. Yep. So Ryan's going to be able to set up Shugesh into 3-drop Vegeta and be able to just evolve the King Vegeta.
yeah. They draw a Whis Excursion there. Goes pretty good for his plan here.
Yeah, no, this is good start for Danny. Oh man, he actually just
Milled 2 Xenos.
milled 2 Xenos, which, again, with the black leaders, it's not a huge deal because you can get a card back after you awaken. Ryan going down to 5 life, I believe. Might be 4 life, actually. 2 attacks, 2 Ginyus. Yeah. Let's see what Danny decides to do this turn. Don't know what's in his hand. He has Kaba. Okay. So he's setting up his super combo. And that's staying in his hand, it looks like.
Yep.
Oh no, that's
he got
Bardock.
off the yeah.
And got a super combo off of the Trunks and put the other one on top, it looked like. So
Must be pretty good
Danny,
cards.
Danny likes his hand. Danny's got to be happy to see that Bardock too. It's really going to come in handy.
Attention,
Oh, absolutely,
players.
absolutely.
Your
And honestly,
semifinal
probably
round
pretty happy to see the
is
Vegeta and Energy. We talked about this a lot.
Please get
With the Xeno clan against Apes, one of the big downsides is you shuffle Apes back in their deck.
Yep.
But the more marches they use and the more Apes they have in other places means the better chance of them not drawing it.
Yeah.
So there is...
Now Ryan's got to be careful though. Like, I mean, obviously I'm sure that he knows this, but he's not going to be able to tap out to evolve
Right.
Big Daddy. He's just
he-
giving Danny free reign to do whatever he wants. So he does have a BCC Goku in his hand. So if he has a second Shugesh,
Right.
he can, untap like that, which would be pretty huge. I don't know what's in his hand, if he has another Shugesh or not. I don't see one, but
I mean, I don't know. I would argue that if he,
He does,
I'd
okay.
argue
He
he's
does
almost would be wasting the Goku if he Shugesh Goku after evolving I mean, it seems
to just be able to do Bloodlust or something.
right. It seems maybe a little.
Right. So Danny looking to apply some pressure here. Danny didn't charge for the turn, I don't think, right?
He did, yeah. He's
Oh,
up
okay.
3, and his opponent's at 2. Right, can a combo card out of his hand. Pretty good for Danny.
10K even.
Santa's Fu. That's a devastating card later in the game.
Another Kaba. Nice.
Yeah, Danny's putting Ryan in a pretty terrible situation. If he does evolve, he's going to get some more combos coming at him.
So Ryan might be forced to Shugesh now, maybe? Is that what he's thinking about? Certainly not. Oh yeah, Danny doesn't have five in there, so that's he actually. Oh man, brutal. Well, Ryan did actually have to use that Goku there though.
Yeah, so, it's not the worst thing that could happen.
Not the best.
Not the best that could happen, but definitely not the best. Danny would have had 5 in if he would have waited to the end of turn.
Correct.
Whenever
Correct.
the Town Patrol goes into the warp. But Danny still has plenty of defense in his hand, and
Yeah, I mean.
Ryan's not out of the woodworks yet here.
Right. Yeah, that's obviously a pretty big misplay, but it's not the worst thing that could happen.
Ryan deciding to take out Kaba. Very smart.
There's the Awaken. That's interesting. Wow. All right, so he's going to Awaken Danny. So if Danny takes this, he can Awaken, get back
Zeno.
Yeah. So I don't know if he has a chain attack in his hand.
I can't see it in his hand either, but it's...
No, he's attacking.
He
Kaba.
attacked with Kaba. Okay. Ryan still set himself up here to be
Yeah, no, that's
Zenode.
So there's a sense.
But Danny has to be careful. He doesn't want to attack first because he does give Ryan the ability to Shugesh into Goku to untap 2. It's similar to Sensu Bean, right? Like, you never want to attack into your opponent with Sensu Bean energy open if they have yellow tapped out.
Danny's starting off with Trunks. So he does have chain attack in his hand, but doesn't have
It's like a way to awaken.
right. Gets Quick Rush Trunks. Attack the leader here. Okay. Draw a card.
Least Excursion's huge.
Yeah, that's a big card to draw. Gonna M2 again. You're gonna force Ryan to combo with something here. Okay.
He actually could kill the Goku here.
Yeah, he could
Kill
actually.
the Trunks if he wanted.
Not
choose
sure
not to.
why you wouldn't, but
Maybe a little misplay from both players here.
yeah. Yeah, wow. And it forced Ryan to use a
Yeah.
10K.
So essentially it's even from the misplays at least.
Yeah. So both players essentially throw.
Oh no, it
away-
has to be on your turn. What am I talking about? I'm an idiot.
Does it? It's his turn, isn't it? Oh no, it's Danny's turn.
Right,
Duh.
yeah.
All right, just kidding. All right, so Quick Rush Trunks. Ryan's uses another combo here. Ooh, thought about taking that one, then realized it was crit. So yeah, he's like, let me think twice. He has another Shugesh in his hand.
Yes. In March. But yet again, he really can't march. He can't march and then Goku.
Right.
But I don't think he has a Goku in hand. He has one in the discard pile. He runs 2 in the deck. So
We have 2 minutes to bring any errors to our attention, otherwise those will be final.
Attention Pokemon players, thank you all for coming out today. Welcome to round number 7. You have 30 minutes. You may begin.
No, he is going to march.
yeah, I don't think he has a Goku in hand. I can't see his hand.
Draws 2 cards, draws another march, and can see that card.
This is still pretty big for Danny though, because Ryan did put a march in energy and has used a march. That's 2 of the 4 down.
Yep. So now, here's something interesting too, though, is that next turn Danny's going to be able to Bardock too, which would be way better than Zeno, obviously.
Would be ideal, especially if your opponent's tapped out and can't respond to
Absolutely.
it. But Danny has to be really careful though. If his opponent is tapped out, he has to not attack, right? Because he doesn't want to give him Shigesh Goku untap 2.
So Ryan's also a very good player. Ryan here, if I was in Ryan's seat and I saw that Bardock and Danny's drop area, I actually would consider not attacking at all. I would not awaken. I would just keep setting up my board and killing their board and just not attack with my apes.
That makes sense.
And
so that way you're not waking.
Then go just 5-0 Danny in 1 turn.
Which is possible.
Yeah.
Danny's deck pretty defensive though. Has topos, negates, combo cards.
Ryan actually not doing that. So that's, Danny has to be kind of happy just immediately.
Yeah, Danny took that without no thought.
Yeah.
Now do you go to 3 here though? Yeah. That's the question.
I think you have to. Like now that Ryan's tapped out, like you have to. Oh god, that's brutal. Yeah. So that is going to be.
But Danny still has. Danny can actually double Zen. Danny can double. He can next turn. He can double chain attack. He can chain attack if it gets bloodlusted. He can sensu his leader attack, evolve. So,
that's true.
But he needs another chain attack. He has 1 charge, 1 in hand. So does Ryan have a lust?
Oh, Danny's is leasing this. Oh, topo. Okay.
Does Ryan have a cool bolus in hand? He might just not have it. Nope, he has it. Immediately. Shut down.
So Danny has to have 2 chain attacks. Does he have 2 chain attacks in his hand? Yeah, I think he actually does have 2 chain attacks.
Yeah, so he actually can do it. If he wipes his board, I think he's in a pretty good spot. If he doesn't,
man, Scientist Fu, brutal.
All right, so now it's actually to a point to where Ryan won't be able to stop double chain attack. He just doesn't have the energy to be able to do so.
Yeah.
Draws another Shigesh.
Scientist Fu is going to get topoed, like, pretty much immediately. Don't think Danny can take this. He's a 3.
Yeah, it would be nice if he had a super combo in hand right now. And didn't.
Super combo in his hand
discard
would
it for
be
free.
Really good. Let's see what he's going to do here. Really, like, you can't go down to 1. Like, there's no way you can go down to 1 life this turn. Although, he probably will go down to 1, though, because of the 25k Vegeta play.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard one to get through with what's in Danny's hand.
So he didn't actually topo this.
I think he's hoping to draw like a super combo. Did get the Bardock, though we know that's a terrible decision.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't, but we do.
Those standings are now final. If you're in the top 8, please make your way up to the stage for your prizing. Top 8 for the 1K. Make your way to the stage for the prizing.
Combos out of that.
Interesting choice by Danny. I feel like I would rather just
Topo.
Well,
maybe he wanted to draw cards, like you were saying.
Like he's just trying to get something that he needs
Right.
in hand, sure, but yeah, maybe that makes more sense.
Then-
I guess he knows he's taking 2, so he
yeah,
might as well try to get the
then
2
if
best
Ryan
cards.
does combo a bunch with that, he just takes that one, and then Topo's the other one. But
Okay.
so now Danny thinking, does he have to awaken, get a super combo? I don't think Ryan's not comboing here, or so he says. Danny with 2 chain attacks, a Bardock, a Topo, and I can't see the card in the middle. Ryan with it's like 8 cards, including another Shugash. Does take the 2. All right, this is not ideal.
It's not looking good.
Draws a Topo. Also not ideal.
Well, definitely not the best.
He's a Legic. Man, so is Danny actually going to try to survive another turn? I don't think he can.
He could play Legic out here, and we do know that Ryan does have another March in hand. But I don't know how many apes he has.
Oh yeah, Danny has the Senzu Bean is the last card in his hand.
Right, yeah.
Problem is if Danny goes for the chain attack trunks,
Yeah.
he'll be tapped out.
Right.
Because chain attack, Ryan will Cold Bloodlust, Danny will Senzu Bean, untap, evolve, but then he'll be tapped out.
I mean, if I was Danny here, I think maybe the only thing that stinks here is he had to go to 1. So because
Exactly.
he had to go to 1, that's
If
that's
he was at
pretty,
3, this
right.
would be a completely different
Right.
game.
He could actually just wait another turn. You know, block one of the apes, topo another one, and have a decent board. But
Ryan moves that Cold Bloodlust to the front of his hand.
yeah, primed and ready.
Yeah. Danny better not attack with this Legic. I don't know what he's thinking here. Because you need that Legic to attack
Yu-Gi-Oh
with.
players, top 16, please see me on this side of the stage.
Yep, so there's the obvious Cold Bloodlust.
Danny decided to attack with this. I don't like that.
Well, he has to Senzu Bean to untap 2 so he can trunk.
Yeah, but he can survive though, right? Like he doesn't
I
have.
don't think so.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, I don't think he can survive. Not with Ryan having a handful of cards. So he's going to be able to chain attack here, but he's going to be tapped out with probably no defenses. So one chain attack goes into his hand, or yeah, he gets shuffled in, the other goes to the drop. Okay.
Man, okay, so obviously Danny has to attack with his leader. He has to draw a card, but
Yeah.
I would be very, very afraid to attack my opponent here. Let's see. It's possible Ryan though draws some bad stuff here, so we'll see.
Ryan could draw 5 extra cards right here.
Could happen.
Could happen.
How many life does Ryan have?
Ryan has 3. What did Danny draw? He hasn't overwhelmed yet this turn, so that's 2 super combos. That's pretty
That's good. That's
yeah.
good.
It's going to M2 here. I wouldn't combo anymore if I was Danny. Like, I don't know what he's thinking here. Like, you're at 15 to his 10. What? I guess he has a plan.
Danny might try to win the game right here. Is what he's trying to do.
Yeah,
his
I
opponent's
mean,
tapped out, so what he's trying to think. What he's trying to do is knock him to 2 and then double strike with his leader.
Real life. That's all right, that was pretty good from Ryan here. Although Danny getting rid of that shoe gash like now,
This actually could be good.
like Ryan does have 3 cards left.
Problem is, Danny has to survive against 2 attackers right now, and possibly more.
Correct. Yeah, Bardock's a dead card there. So Danny now has several dead cards in his hand. Ryan having that shoe gash is no bueno.
Yeah, it's kind of like the idea of Danny just passing that turn after he used the no. Then you kind of make Ryan have to win off of the 5 cards he has in hand. Especially when you draw 2 super combos.
You
It's
don't want
probably
him,
unlikely.
Yeah, but you also don't want him to be able to shoe gash on his own terms for 10 more.
Oh, sure. But now it's looking a little grim.
You're not wrong, but 3 cards in hand for Ryan. Danny has, I think, 6, but. So, using Ginyu here, draws a Nimbus. And a Vegeta, because why not?
Probably gonna go get the 4-cost Trunks here. Seems pretty devastating. Go get another Shigash.
Yeah. Yeah, being able to get that Trunks here is going to be pretty huge.
Yeah, it already puts Danny at a pretty big deficit.
Well,
That's
it's
good
not
combo.
bad.
Equally annoying.
So Ryan's just going to go all in on this attack. There's no reason not to. So there's one. We know that he has another one. Second one. Oh, I thought that was a Goku. All right. So 10, 20, 35, 40, 55. So 20, 30, 40, 50, no, actually 60. Even worse. Super combo into Trunks.
I didn't think there's any combination of cards that Danny can play here to actually win the
no.
game, and there it is.
So, all right, so Bearded
wins
takes
2-0.
it 2-0 over Kitchen Table Meta. So, congrats to Bearded. Anthony and Ryan have pretty much single-handedly taken this event down.
Yeah, definitely.
Well played by them.
Definitely. Very good play. Very well. Very good. Well, guys, I think that's it for the old streamer Rooney. We're going to tear this stuff down and get out of here. We have to be out of here by, I think, in 30 minutes. So we have to cut it short, guys. Love you very much, guys. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Tune in, giving us all your supports. Don't forget to check out Dex Protection and Gamer Inked, 2 of the amazing sponsors here at the Circuit Series. Also, guys, don't forget to go to the Circuit Series Facebook group, ARG Circuit Series Facebook group, and check out all the streams from this weekend, guys. There's streams from your favorite games. They have Yu-Gi-Oh!, they have Pokemon, they have Force of Will, even some more Dragon Ball Super events. It's going to be awesome, guys. Thank you so much for being here. John, thank you so much for helping me commentate, my friend. It was an absolute blast.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, dude, my pleasure. All right, guys. Love you very much. Thank you very much for being here. We'll see you guys next time.
All right.